Hi guys, it's JP. From the field report this week, 2 topics. What is changing? What needs to stay the same? All right, in terms of change, here's an observation. Every weakness that you have is really being exposed right now. And one of the weaknesses that we're seeing as we're going into the field and we're selling memberships, sponsorships, and things like that is data. A sales team can't be successful without good data and information. And associations are really needing to move more quickly in this area as well. Because if you don't have good lists, if you don't have good execution of your prospectus, if you don't have a clear membership narrative, all those things are absolutely essential to be able to get into the market and move quickly. So we're actually adjusting some of our processes so we make sure that those things are in place first before we ever go to the market, right? It's very difficult to build an airplane while you're in the air. So that's one thing that I definitely see that's changing. Also, on membership, the narrative for membership needs to be very bottom line oriented. What I mean by that is this. Companies in 2021 will be making a choice about their membership. And we know this, and you probably do too, that most companies that join associations have multiple association memberships. But in 2021, they have fewer budgets, or they have less budget probably to spend on association memberships. They're going to make decisions around the groups that have been most helpful to them over the last year. And they're going to be looking at their bottom line. Which organization gave me a good return on investment? What are we going to keep the same? So, for those of you that aren't familiar with our model, we do consulting on sponsorship, membership dues, strategic planning. Core business is also on sales. We sell membership, sponsorship, ads, and exhibits. One of the things that we did from the very beginning that's absolutely essential for us to be surviving today was the fact that we have a retainer plus commission. Now, you can find some people, I don't know if they're suckers or not, that's up to them, that will do sales work for commission only. But I can tell you this, in the environment that we've been in the last several months, I think that there's value. I know how difficult it is to set up the process, to set up your Salesforce infrastructure, your CRM, get your data, sales and marketing. I know how difficult it is, and therefore when we set up our business, we had retainer plus commission. Now, the fact of the matter is, over time, we've lost business because of that. There are people that said, oh, wait, you're way too expensive. But let me tell you, we're going to keep that absolutely the same. It's been critical for us to survive during the pandemic, okay? If we were commission only and selling sponsorships, oh my gosh, I don't know where we would be. So the bottom line is, there are things that you should change, in my view, right away. And look at that infrastructure, look at that data. There are things that you should keep the same. Just because things are a little tighter, just because the business dynamic has been altered a little bit, doesn't mean you shouldn't keep to your core principles of your business. Keep those the same. Hope that's helpful for you from the field.